Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more real-life stories that hit hard and linger long after you hear them. The night looked like something straight out of an Instagram post. The backyard was wrapped in warm fairy lights, a gentle October breeze carrying the scent of pine mixed with expensive perfume, and a string quartet played soft, lilting notes near the fountain. Hannah, my wife, floated through it all like she was made to be admired. Her emerald dress caught the light as she laughed, embraced co-workers, and introduced me as her rock. From the outside, we seemed untouchable. Two people who had it all. But behind each smile she offered the crowd, behind every polite nod I gave, there was a truth neither of us spoke aloud. Our love wasn't shining anymore. It was flickering. I watched her from across the room, swirling the wine in my glass, pretending to listen to a colleague ramble about stocks. My focus wasn't on him. It was on her. How she leaned in when certain men spoke. How her eyes lit up not at me but at her phone every time it buzzed quietly in her clutch. I had seen the messages, heard the whispered late-night calls, but I stayed silent. For now, I wanted to see how far she'd go when she assumed nobody would question her. Halfway through the evening, when the laughter was loudest and drinks had loosened inhibitions, Hannah tapped her spoon against her glass. The crowd quieted instantly, turning toward her with eager anticipation. She beamed, cheeks flushed, and lifted her champagne. "To love that never dies," she said dramatically. "To loyalty, to trust, to finding that one person who stays when everyone else leaves." Applause filled the air. Some women sighed. I stood frozen, staring at the woman who had claimed to be working late the night before while tangled in someone else's sheets. The applause faded, silence settling over us long enough for me to lift my own glass. I didn't smile. I didn't blink. I spoke clearly, calmly. To love that never dies, except when it's shared with someone else. My words cut through the music, through the chatter, through her perfect little moment. The violinist's bow froze midair. Conversations halted mid-sentence. All eyes turned, and Hannah didn't move. Her smile shattered instantly, like glass hitting marble. She tried to recover. What are you talking about?" she said, forcing a laugh. But I wasn't joking. I placed my phone on the table and pressed play. And there it was, her voice soft, breathless, intimate, filling the air. "I wish I could be with you tonight instead. He has no idea. I don't think he even cares anymore." Gasps erupted. Whispers of, "Oh my God." Hands over mouths. Hannah's eyes widened, her hand trembling as she reached her phone. I pulled it away. "Don't," I said, voice low but steady. "You performed enough tonight." Her co-workers, her friends, the people she flaunted our perfect marriage to, they were all staring. For once, she had no dazzling words to hide behind. Only silence. Only guilt. "Please, can we not do this here? We can talk later," she whispered. I shook my head slowly. Later is what got us here. All the times I asked and you lied. All the times you called me paranoid while sneaking behind my back. My voice didn't waver. My hands didn't shake. I had already broken inside months ago. Tonight was just me refusing to hide it anymore. I slid off my wedding ring, the one she had placed on my finger in front of a church full of people, promising forever. It suddenly felt like a lie wrapped in gold. I sat beside her untouched champagne glass. The metallic clink echoed through the silence, louder than any shout. Her eyes followed the ring, then lifted to mine, not with arrogance as before, but fear. People froze, unsure whether to linger or leave. The music had stopped, yet tension played its own cruel melody. Hannah's proud shoulders sagged, her mascara streaking down her cheeks. "Please, I'm sorry," she whispered. But even her apology sounded too late, like rain after a wildfire. I took one last look at her, the woman I had loved more than myself, the woman who thought her secrets were safe as long as her smile was convincing. Then I walked toward the door, not hurriedly, not dramatically, just steadily, like someone who had chosen peace over pretense. No one tried to stop me. No one said a word. Only the faint sound of her sobbing followed me. As I reached the exit, I heard her voice crack. "Don't leave me, please." I didn't turn back. Because love doesn't die when people stop caring. It dies when one keeps giving while the other keeps taking. That night, as the door closed behind me and cold air brushed my skin, I realized I wasn't walking away from her. I was walking back to myself.